everyone. I am here today to go over our math lesson, and we are going to be looking at double flap dot cards with the numbers 10 to 20, okay? This might sound a little familiar to you because as we make these double flap cards, do you remember doing this earlier in the year? Yeah, we did this, right? Except for before we used numbers 1 through 10. And this time, we are going to be using numbers 10 to 20. So we're making it a little bit more challenging today. All right, real quick, when we look at this double 10 frame card right here on the screen, how many dots do you see? Give me 2 thumbs up when you think you know. Remember, there's a quick way that we can see this. I think you've got it now, right? We know that the top row is filled and that there's 10 on top. So we know right away we've got 10, and there's 3 more there on the bottom, and 10 plus 3 makes 13. You got it. Good job. All right, we're going to play a quick game. It's a quick one. It's called I Have, I Need, which I know you guys are super familiar with. I'm going to show you what I have, and then we're going to figure out what we need, okay? All right, so right here, I have how many? We just did this, right? I have how many? I have 13. If I wanted to fill up this entire double 10 frame dot card, how many do I need? Think about that. I have 13. There are 20 spaces on this double 10 frame dot card. So how many more do I need to make 20? We can count those empty spaces one by one. You can do the math in your head. You can do it on a piece of paper. You can use a number rack. How many more do I need? Yeah, I need 7 more. Very good. All right, so we're gonna do it again. Are you ready? I have, I need. All right, so now it looks like I have how many? If we look real quick, we know that top row is full. So I've got 10 there for sure. And on that bottom row, I can see that I have 7. And 10 plus 7 is 17, right? Yeah, you got it. So how many do I need to make 20? Yeah, you can see it in those empty boxes there, can't you? Yeah, I need 3 more to make 20. Good job, you guys. All right, let's try it again. All right, I have, how many do I have? Yeah, you got it. Yep, you can see that real quick, can't you? We've got those 10 filled up on top and we see 2 little blue dots on the bottom. So you know right away that I have 12. But how many do I need? Think about those strategies we used just the other day. You can count on, you can take away. Think about what strategy is going to work best for you using the math knowledge you already have, okay? How many do we need? I have 12. How many do I need? Yeah, I need 8. If I count on, I know that I need 8 more, or I could do 20 minus 12, 20 taking away 12, and know that I need 8. So there's multiple strategies you can use to figure out this answer. Here's another one. All right. Oh, there is another one, but there is a new one. So like I told you earlier this year, we talked about making our double flap cards, but there was numbers were 0 to 10. And this time we're doing numbers 10 to 20. So on our practice game here, I have a card that's showing here you on the screen, and the number is 13. That's the number we're going to work with on our digital double flap card. Okay, so let's see what we're going to how we're going to work this problem out. Okay, all right. So there are black dots on one side. Currently, they're hidden. You can't see it. We're going to work these out together. And there's white dots on the other side. And of course, they're going to add up to the number 13. That's the face value of our card. So I'm going to show you one side of the dots, and we have to figure out how many more do I need. So it's just another version of I have, I need, right? It's just a little bit different. All right, let's see. So remember, our target number is 13. That's our number. So let's see how many dots it shows us first. When I see this, man, automatically I think of a die. This looks like a die, like if you're playing a board game with your family, right? Yeah, there's 6 dots here. So remember, our target number is 13, and I see 6 dots. So how many do I need to make 13? Think about it. Use a piece of paper if you need it. Use your fingers if you need it. If you have a number rack, feel free to use that, or Unifix cubes. Use your strategies. You can count on. Think of your doubles facts. You can take away. These are all some of the things that you can do to figure this problem out. So remember, we have 6. The strategy that I'm going to use is the knowledge that I have of doubles. I know that 6 plus 6 is 12 and that our target number is 13. So if I add 6 and I need one more to make 13, that I know I need 7 more. I have 6 and I need 7 more to make 13, right? Let's see if we're right. Yes, we're right? We have 6. We need 7 more. And if we wanted to make an equation, how do you think that would look? I bet you already know. Yeah, it's going to look like 6 plus what? Yeah, you got it. 7 equals, you got it, 13. Very good, you guys. All right. So again, I'm going to show you this one, and I bet you're going to be able to figure this one out real quick. Our target number is still 13. Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to show you the one side of the card. How many do you see there? Yeah, there's 7, right? So this looks kind of familiar. And if you can think back to earlier in the year, and we talked about it throughout the year, how many more do I need? How many more do I need? Yeah, I need 6 more, right? It's the same problem. It's just reversed. It's that fact family, right? 6 more. So if we wrote the equation here, it would be 7 plus, 6 equals. Awesome. Very good. Okay, let's check on this. So now here are our 2 addition equations that we came up with for our double flap card. And we need to figure out 2 more equations. And I know you guys know this because these are things we've been working on all year. It's our fact families, right? So instead of adding on like we did here, 6 plus 7 equals 13 and 7 plus 6 equals 13, we're going to use the takeaway strategy. So in order to take away, what do I need to put first? Yeah, I need to use the biggest number, right? I need to use the biggest number. So it needs to be 13, right? Now, you can use the other numbers to help you figure out the missing ones, right? So we're going to use our biggest number. 13 minus 6 equals, 7, exactly. It's just the same as 6 plus 7 equals 13. It's just reversing, doing the taking away piece. All right, so we're going to do it again, but we're going to switch the numbers a little bit. We still need to start with the biggest number, so we're still going to start with 13. 13 minus 7, what does it equal? Yes, it's 6, right? Because just the same, 7 plus 6 equals 13. It's the same thing. Very good, you guys. So these equations all use the same 3 numbers, and like we talked about earlier in the year, these are our fact families, and they really help us solve a lot of problems. All right, so what I want you guys to do now is I want you to get some materials ready. I want you to have a blank piece of paper. You can have a dry erase marker and a whiteboard too if you want by your side, or if you don't have another piece of paper is fine. But what I really want you to have right now is just a blank piece of paper. So go ahead and grab that. If you need to, pause this video and hit play when you're ready again, okay? All right, so we are gonna make our own double flap dot cards to 20. You're gonna make your own. So how you're gonna do this, I'm gonna do this along with you right now. You're gonna fold your paper in half. So see, it's tall, right? This is called portrait. We're gonna fold it in half. Okay, I've folded it in half. And now you're gonna fold it in half the other way, okay? So now I'm gonna take it and fold it in the middle the other direction. So they look like 4 big rectangles, okay? Then you're gonna unfold the whole paper. See? You see those 4 big rectangles there? And you're gonna cut on one of the folded lines. So I like to keep my paper in the portrait mode, and you're gonna cut, I'm gonna draw a line so you can see it. Give me a second here. You are gonna cut along that line there. I actually don't have a pair of scissors with me, so I'm gonna tear it with my fingers. And that will work just fine for you too. If you fold the paper, crease it with your fingernail enough, it should cut pretty well just by tearing it. So you're gonna stop in the middle though. Remember, you're not gonna go all the way up. You're gonna stop, okay? There we go. And what you're gonna do is on this front side, this is your target number, and you're gonna pick a number 1 through 20. I'm gonna pick a number to show you guys, but I want you to pick your own number when you make your own, okay? So I'm gonna use the number 17. Here is my card, 17, okay? And in order for you all not to be able to see, I'm gonna use a pen instead of a Sharpie so that you don't see my answers. And we need to use these double flap cards that are on the back to show what you could pick all kinds of things. I could do 10 and 7, right? I could do 9 and 8. I could do many different kinds of combinations. You're going to pick the combination that you want to make. So instead of putting them right here on the back, they're actually going to go on the inside flap. So you open it up. The number is facing me right now. See that? You're going to open it up and you're going to put your dots on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick so you can see. This pen is dead here. And I'll use some circles on one side and I'll use X's on the other. How about that? Does that sound good? Okay, so I have mine hidden away from you right now. You can see my 17. Now, if I was to turn it around and showed you one of my flaps, you know how many I have, and you have to figure out how many I need. So I'm going to show you this flap. How many dots do you see there? Yeah, there's 9 dots. And you know my target number is 17, right? So if I have 9, how many do I need on this side? What do you think? Think about it. Think about those 9 facts that we worked on the other day. How many do I need? Yeah, you're right. I need 8 more. So you can see it's 9 on this side and 8 on this side. Very good, you guys. So when you are done, you are going to write the fact family. So here's 17, right? And on the back, I want you to write the fact families that you know for this number. So for mine, I have 9 plus 8 equals 17. And 8 plus 9 equals 17. It's the same, right? We're just flipping them over. It's our fact family. Now, when we get to the subtraction piece, again, we're going to take that larger number. And my largest number is 17. And I'm going to do 17. Remember, we're using the same 3 numbers the whole time. So I'm going to do 17 minus 9 equals, what is it? Yeah, you got it. It's 8. And then 17 minus, 8 equals 9. So on the back of my double flap card, you can see I've written my fact families, okay? That is what you guys are gonna do today. You can make as many of these as you want, but I only want you to go ahead and make one. If you are enjoying it a lot, feel free to make more. But I hope this lesson was helpful for you, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.